So when it comes to getting clothes clean, the name Tide certainly comes to mind.
But Tide isn't just about laundry detergent. They also specialize in dry cleaning and have a brand new location now open here in Omaha.
Kimberly McCutcheon, she's here, and she's going to tell us all about the cleaner and how you can take advantage of all the grand opening savings. Thanks for coming on, Kimberly. Good
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, so you have a second home, 180th and Q is the new location, right?
It is. We opened our first location last June at 147th and Maple, and we are so excited to open our second location now at 180th and Q, right down from the High V in that plaza there.
What do you like about this location?
Oh, we love the plaza. We love that whole neck of the woods down there is an area of Omaha that we are not in. We have a lot of customers from that location already going up to our 147th and Maple location, and they are psyched that we're down in their neighborhood now. I had a lady yesterday that drives from Gretna up to Maple, and she was psyched that we're down in that area now because that's much more convenient for her.
I'll tell you what, we went out to the other location on Maple and did a whole segment on it.
Yes.
And I was impressed with all the amenities, all the different services available. So explain for our viewers that may not have seen that, what sets Tide apart from the other cleaners?
I would say two things do, and that is the quality, not only of our cleaning, but also our pressing. We really pride ourselves in getting your clothes as clean as they can, working hard to get those stains out. We also pride ourselves in our pressing. Everything is pressed to perfection.
Love that.
I try to make the men and women of Omaha look the best they can look.
Sharp, right.
Exactly.
Look sharp.
I think about that as I'm looking at every piece of clothing that comes through. The other thing I would say that separates us is convenience. We try to think of our schedule as your schedule, in that there's several ways that you can do business with us outside of normal business hours.
Like looking right here, the technology that you've invested into these locations is incredible because you can drop off and pick up anytime, right?
Absolutely. So we have a way to drop off. There's a drop box right outside our door. So the very first time you come, you get a Tide logo express bag that has your name, your address, and all your preferences. You can always have all your things just in there, drop it in our box. If it gets in there before 9 in the morning, you can know that it will be done by 5 that evening. We also have a fun toy called a kiosk.
And I love that.
I love the technology.
You totally get geeked out about it.
Yeah, so that is like an ATM for your clothes. You literally put your credit card into the machine. It starts up the conveyors. Your clothes come down on an arm. A glass door opens, and there's your clothes. I was a big dry cleaner before I owned the dry cleaners, and I cannot tell you how many times my husband would say, "Honey, did you pick up my shirts?" And, I forgot to get the shirts.
And then they're closed.
Yeah.
And it's always something you want to wear the next day.
Exactly. Or you're going to a wedding, or you're going out of town, and you need your clothes. You can stop by at 10 o'clock at night and
Which
and
I'm
pick
still
your
trying to
clothes.
figure out how it knows, because you put your card in there and then it brings your clothes around.
Yes.
And open, so you can only grab your clothes out.
Absolutely,
How it knows those are your clothes, the system
I
behind
just
that.
Rely on
some
it
guy
to
down
work.
the
street.
Right, I'd be my luck, I'd get a dress, but that doesn't happen at Tides.
That does not. No, we take a lot of precautions and we rely on the technology that your clothes are your clothes. So that is a convenience that it's a wow factor, and that's what I love about when people come into the store. I want to give them a little wow, and that's what we try to do with our quality and convenience.
Also, this green earth cleaning process, can you explain a little bit more about that and the advantage of it?
A lot of dry cleaners use petrochemicals as a cleaning agent. That is very harsh on your clothes, harsh on the environment. We are a green plant. We have no hazardous waste on our site. We use a green earth solvent, which is silicone based. Silicone is actually liquefied sand. So it's very natural. It keeps your clothes looking better, longer, more gentle on your clothes, more gentle on your skin. The other thing that we offer, everything after it's cleaned is processed with Tide Fresh Scent. So that gives everything a very nice, clean, fresh scent.
Yeah.
And that's something that you don't get with a lot of other cleaners.
Okay.
That's one of the takeaways we definitely had from our last visit, was just that amazing smell. Because sometimes when you get your clothes dry cleaned, there's kind of a funk is a perfect word for it.
Yeah,
it's just not.
That's the petrochemicals, and this is just very neutral. And so for the people that are no scent or have scent allergies, we do no scent.
Okay.
So that's another nice option too.
Yeah, it's all great, and there's a grand opening where people can come check it out. It's this Saturday. Tell us what's happening.
So this Saturday, we are open 8 to 5. On that day, everyone coming through our drive-through, your first 2 items are clean free. So that's a great way for the guys to get a suit cleaned, the ladies to get a dress cleaned, and try us out, and you will see the difference.
Is a suit one item, or is
suit
that
is
2? Okay,
Mike's
all
trying
right.
to
I was trying to get it.
But the ladies could get, a dress, and a sweater or something.
Right.
clean.
So
Exactly.
can people just bring in 2 items, or is it
Oh,
like
sure.
you have to bring
absolutely.
4?
Oh, no. First
You-
2 items are free. Of course, I want you
Right.
to bring
You
them.
can bring 20 items in if you want. Yeah.
You can. So last at our grand opening on Maple, we saw 400 people come through that day. So we're really relying on that for this one as well.
Is this second location really a sign for how Omaha has accepted? Because everybody loves the name Tide anyway.
Yeah.
So that
Yeah.
relationship, is that just showing that Omaha's really embracing
Well, and
the
we've worked
business?
hard to grow that first business and to get the word of mouth out there because we realize that people have a choice when they go to a dry cleaners. And people might not realize that. You have a choice in where you can go, and you can choose where, you know, the convenience and the quality is something that you can pick. And so we're thrilled with the performance so
You
far.
talked-
What did you bring us today?
I brought
see-
each of you a sample of Tide.
I just
because
want
who
to
doesn't
smell
love
it. That's
that?
why I sat
And
there.
this is
Oh,
with a touch of Downy. It's April Fresh.
this one has the, this is the Febreze
Febreze.
Freshness Spring and Renewal, and it actually is purple and matches my
Yeah,
dress.
this is
today.
fantastic. I remember when we talked to you guys a little over a year and a half ago, maybe it was 2 years ago, but 400 people showed up to that grand opening. How has the city adopted that location?
We have just seen it grow and grow. We're actually putting in a second dry cleaning machine later this year because it's expanded so much, and we're just excited to be in Omaha and growing in this community that we live in and work in, and you know, seeing that growth.
Right. Go to the grand opening. It's Saturday from 8 to 5, 180th and Q, right next to that Hy-Vee. And again, take 20 items, but the first 2 items are clean free.
There you go.
402-932-1700, TideDryCleaners.com.
Kimberly, thank you. I'm going to have something to smell the rest of the show.
Just don't drink it.
smells
I
better
thought she was
than
going to
mine.
drink it. Don't drink it, Kayla.
I'm not going to. Thank you very
Thanks,
much.
Thank you so much for having me.